Hey, investors, Jeff Farley from Trade in the Zone here, and listen up because today we're talking McDonald's. This ain't no happy meal we're unwrapping today, folks. We're diving deep into why I think Micky D's stock might be heading towards $240. That's right, you heard me correctly, $240. Now, before you hit that unsubscribe button and call me crazy, stick with me here. We're gonna break down the bearish case for the golden arches step by step. Let's get started. We live in a globalized world, folks. What happens in Asia impacts us here. Anti-American sentiment, whether it's justified or not, is real, and it's impacting American brands like McDonald's. People are looking at American companies differently and not always in a good way. This isn't just some political posturing, this is about brand loyalty, and it's eroding faster than a Big Mac in a rainstorm. Remember that documentary, Super Size Me? It was a wake-up call for a generation, and folks, that generation is all grown up now. They're health conscious, they're reading labels, and they're not reaching for a Big Mac and fries. They're at Sweetgreen, they're at Chipotle, they're at places where the food makes them feel good, not sluggish and guilty. McDonald's is stuck in the past, serving up the same old greasy fare. Here's a curveball you might not have seen coming: Ozempic. This weight loss drug is all the rage, and it's not just impacting the pharmaceutical industry, it's changing the entire food landscape. People are eating less, their appetites are suppressed, and guess what? They're not craving a McMuffin in the morning. This is a game changer, folks. McDonald's built its empire on supersizing. But what happens when people want to downsize? Chapter 4: The Rise of the Challengers. Listen, McDonald's isn't the only game in town anymore. The competition is fierce, and I'm not just talking about Burger King. We're talking Chick-fil-A with their crazy long lines and devoted fan base. We're talking In-N-Out, Shake Shack, Chipotle. These places are trendier, they're perceived as higher quality, and they're stealing market share left and right. McDonald's is like that aging boxer trying to relive his glory days. The heart might be there, but the speed and agility are gone. All right, let's talk numbers. McDonald's has had 2 consecutive quarters of negative sales growth. That's right, negative. Now, some people might say it's just a blip, a temporary setback, but I'm not so sure. These numbers suggest something much bigger is happening. Consumers are voting with their wallets, and right now, they're not voting for McDonald's. Inflation is hitting everyone hard, and guess what? People are tired of getting ripped off. A Big Mac meal for $10, forget about it. Consumers are becoming more price sensitive, and they're not willing to pay a premium for mediocrity. McDonald's is stuck between a rock and a hard place. They need to raise prices to protect their margins, but they're also risking losing even more customers to cheaper alternatives. Remember when McDonald's was the king of convenience? Those days are long gone, my friends. The rise of food delivery apps like Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub has leveled the playing field. Now you can get a burger delivered from practically any restaurant in town, often for less than it costs to drive there yourself. McDonald's used to own convenience, now they're just another option in a sea of choices. There you have it, folks. These are the key reasons why McDonald's stock could be heading towards $240. From changing consumer tastes to increased competition and a challenging economic environment, the golden arches are facing a perfect storm of headwinds. Now, I'm not saying McDonald's is going out of business tomorrow, but I am saying that investors need to be cautious. Don't just buy into the hype. Do your homework, analyze the risks, and make informed decisions. Check out TradeInTheZone.com and subscribe when you are ready.